Hey everybody, this is OK Day here, back with another infinite Ballionaire combo. Today I had the question of, supposing we could make an infinite combo, is there an infinite combo that makes the least amount of money? Uh, so I think I came up with a solution to this. I'm not positive though, because this one still does make money, and it makes money because every time you hit a peg, you get a dollar, no matter what. So it seems to me that this is inevitable. I have not found a way to get around this yet, but I've managed to keep from making any more than those inevitable dollars. And the way we do it is with a watermill. So what the watermill does, in case you are not familiar, is it reverses the gravity of any ball that hits it. So imagine we drop this. Actually, let's nix that idea. Let's say we have a ball that's already in the middle here somehow. Okay? Forget how it gets there for the moment, but say we have a ball in the middle. Then say it's going down. It'll bonk this, which will make the gravity change from down to up. So now it'll go up. Maybe it'll bonk this, which will change the gravity back down. It'll sort of just bounce back and forth around here forever. Now, there is an issue. Suppose we get over to this right side here, and we're going up. Well, then we sort of just float out, and we lose. Okay, well, so up is out of the question. Suppose we're going down. Well, as soon as we hit a watermill, then we're going up again, and we sort of run the risk of losing anyway. Okay, so to get rid of that, I've decided to place some blue books here. Okay, so now whenever we hit a blue book, we sort of start over wherever our starting position is. Another issue is, how do we get a ball in the middle here? This one, as soon as it falls down, it's going to hit one of these watermills, which is going to make it float back up, and we lose right away. So I've decided for this, we actually don't care at all about the first ball, so we're just going to get rid of it right away. And instead, since we haven't played with butterfly very much, let's go ahead and put a butterfly in there. So the first ball that we drop, we don't care about that. It's going to go away. This butterfly will start off, and I think butterflies float upwards. So he's going to float up, bonk one of these, float down, float up, float down. And because watermills have a cooldown of 2 seconds, this is actually the reason the whole thing sort of works. The fact that they have a cooldown of 2 seconds and the fact that they cancel the next cooldown. So barring the very first hit, which will gray out whichever watermill it hits, all the watermills after that will not be grayed out when they are hit. And so we have at most one opportunity to make it through to one level up or one level down. But after that, we're sort of stuck in whatever row until we hit a blue book and then go back to the starting position again. So this is actually an infinite combo, and notice that the watermill and the book do not make any money. And the cactus makes 400 money. Which actually, now I think about it, we can probably just do away with that and trust that the first ball will die on its own. So let's actually just let that happen on its own. Now, this should work. This should be infinite. I was thinking though, wouldn't it be cool if we could sort of integrate a rainbow in here somehow? Because if you think about it, rainbow stacks multiplicatively with itself. And if you grab it multiple times, so say you grab the rainbow 30 times, you have a multiplier of 2 to the 30th power. Right? So this would be a way to get infinite money. Unfortunately, every time I've tried this, and every variation, and every little trick I've tried, this just does not work. And it has to do with the fact that this has a cooldown, so it sort of steals the ability to remove the next cooldown from whatever watermill was hit earlier. And then whatever watermill is hit later gets grayed out. And there's always a possibility that you sort of, you hit the rainbow, you hit a watermill, it gets grayed out, and then you go up and then back down through that watermill, and you're able to sort of pave your way through a bunch of grayed out watermills just in time to lose. And this actually does happen, and I have not found a way to get around it. So, unfortunately, we're not going to do that. We will just, I guess, trap this butterfly in here forever, and I guess that's his fate. So let's go ahead and see this in action. So you see there, the butterfly did get through one layer. That's because this guy was grayed out. but nothing will ever be grayed out again until after we've teleported back home. And the reason teleporting back home will cause one thing to get grayed out is because we will have spent the free cooldown on whichever blue book we hit. This may be vague, so let me speed it up and see if we can actually see this in action. Also notice this combo is getting huge, and as this gets larger, these icons will actually shrink down. It's kind of funny. They eventually get too small to see. There we go. So we've just hit the book. We ended up back here, and the first thing we did was we bonked this watermill. It may seem that we will always end up going up because this is a butterfly, but actually that was just a coincidence. We happen to be going up when we hit this book. It's totally possible to hit it from the other side when we're going down, and then end up going down. And so we need at least these, this row, this row, this row, and this row to make sure that we are safe. I don't think we actually need these two books up here or these two watermills up here at all, except, you know, to get rid of that first the first ball that fell. But I don't think we ever end up in this region ever, perpetually. And notice here that these icons are getting smaller and smaller, and that's just going to continue to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this for about half an hour and see just how slow the money comes in. See you in a bit. And we're back. It has been just over half an hour at 2x speed. So this is equivalent to 1 full hour at 1x speed. And you see we've made about 16 grand, so this is about 16 grand an hour. Not too shabby at all. I don't imagine an easy way to make less money than this with an infinite combo. If you have any ideas, feel free to share them in the comments, and I will give them a shot. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good success. Happy to call it here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.